What's up, everybody? It's Vortek, and welcome back to Rising World. It's our second episode, and we have been working on our farm homestead. In the last episode, we made this farm, and we started to grow some tomatoes, which it looks like they're already coming in. I've been out here for a little bit, kind of preparing for the build today, and by the time we get done with the video, I'm sure there'll be some fruit to pick, just at the rate they're growing. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully this guy doesn't eat our tomatoes. I'll have to take care of him otherwise. Get out of here. So today we are going to work on the barn. Now I have a couple of Google images of a barn pulled up, and it's going to be really basic, really simple, but I think it'll come out okay nonetheless. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I've got a whole bunch of wood already. We got a whole bunch of dark planks and some metal for the roof. I didn't make a whole bunch of metal because we need to get more stone and some more dirt, but we have a little bit, and it'll be enough to at least let me see what it's going to look like. And I may have made too many ramps. I don't know. It just kind of depends on what it ends up looking like. So we'll just get started. We'll kind of see how it goes. How are you guys? I'm sorry it's taken so long to get another Rising World episode out to you. It's just been kind of a crazy couple weeks for me with the audiobook and stuff. Let's see. 1, 2, maybe 4, 5, and then the wall. We'll do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 in between. Okay. Let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 in between there. All right. That should do. So I'm actually setting up like just the dimensions of the barn itself. We'll just go ahead and start plopping stuff down while I talk here. So, yeah, like I said, I've been working on this audiobook forever. I finally finished the book itself. I need to edit still, but that's not going to take very long. So, once all that's said and done, it's going to be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. It's my first audiobook I've ever done, and it's taken a whole bunch of time, but very much worth it. So, especially just for the experience of doing an audiobook. And maybe there'll be more in the future. We'll see. If there is, I'll definitely time manage a little bit better, so I have videos coming out to you guys in the meantime. That's been about the hardest part, is getting content out to everyone. Now I want to make sure it's even in the middle, because I wanted to put a block in the middle. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I didn't want it even in the middle. I wanted an odd number, so we'll have to go out one more, but not a big deal. So, wanted an odd number. Damn it. Let's grab more. We have like 4 stacks of these things. So, that'll do. And I guess I'll keep this here because the floor is probably going to be the same. I actually really don't know yet, but just in case it ends up being the same, I'll keep that wood there. We'll throw that there. And now there's 17. So, okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should be at, I'm probably going to math wrong. Let's see, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, perfect. Cool. And yeah, now I can get started building these walls. I'm making a barn with a kind of like an overhang right here. This is going to be where you can kind of, it's going to, I don't know how to explain it. All the pictures I'm seeing, there's like a little overhang, and there's really no door on the barn. It's more or less just a big gaping hole in the side of it. So I figured it would face the farm, and we can store stuff in it. Maybe I'll throw some chests in the barn. I'm not really sure. But I decided to go with blocks so I can put a couple windows in there and make them look nice. The windows in Rising World don't really place well when you have planks. I haven't gotten those to look very good yet, so I just decided to stick with blocks. Stick with what you know. That's what I always say. So we're just going to go here, make some block walls. I'm not too sure. I guess I'm going to utilize flying in this. I have been kind of, when it comes to building Rising World, I've been allowing myself a little bit of cheating. I'm not spawning in items at all because I don't like doing... What? Oh... I grabbed the wrong block. What a giant waste. Damn it. Anyway, I'm not allowing myself to cheat anymore because I'm already doing creative mode gathering. And as you can see, that's turned off. Let's turn that back on. Set game type 1. There we go. I'm already using this mode because it just makes the game a little bit speedier, but I don't want to, you know, spawn in items. I want there to be a little bit of work, but just for video's sake, we're doing that. So we'll come over here like this. In my vlog this week, and since not everyone watches the vlog, I'll just tell you guys now. In my vlog this week, I talked about doing more, perhaps linear content on the channel. I played a game called Shipwreck. I really enjoyed playing just to make the quick look itself, but I was toying with the idea of actually doing a whole playthrough of it on the channel. So I've been kind of asking around on Twitter and on my last vlog, what do you think? Are you someone who likes to watch linear gameplay when you go on YouTube? And so just like a quick yes or no in the comments, like, would you watch a linear video? Let me know. Obviously, if you just say yes or no in the comments, I won't know what you're talking about when I read this a week from now. But, you know, do your best. Just be like, linear gameplay? Nah, I wouldn't watch it. Or, yeah, I would watch it. You know, let me know in the comments. I'm really curious because I don't want to... Obviously, I can just play the game on my own. Everyone's like, well, play whatever you want to play. Don't worry about what other people think. And I agree. Play what you want to play. But I could be making videos people want to see in that time and just playing the game in my own time. So, you know, it's for you guys. It is something I want to do if you guys want to watch it. So please leave that in the comments below. Alright. So it's getting nighttime here. I made a tent so I could, you know, sleep the night away. So I'm going to go sleep in that while we let the barn just kind of chill. Morning once again, and I'm seeing this spot here that I left in the last video. A few people were saying I should fill that in, and yeah, I plan to. I'm just lazy. Once we start planting over in that area, that's probably when I'll end up filling that in, to be honest with you. I have these blocks here. I'm actually looking at these, seeing, you know, maybe this will make a really nice looking floor. In fact, I think I'm going to put these... Oops. Why does it keep doing that? It keeps taking the wrong blocks from me. Okay, I think those will make a nice floor, so I'm actually going to knock out the floor here and replace it with those once the time comes. But I'm putting those there now to remind me to make more, because I'm going to use those to get up a little bit higher and put, you know, more walls. Because I want the barn to be a little bit taller than it stands right now. Well, since we're not putting any traditional door or anything, it can just be as high as I want it to be. So we'll just kind of come over here. Make like a staircase along the side, up to there. Doesn't matter. Whatever I can parkour onto. And I'm already running out of these planks. Damn, I made a lot too. We'll put those there. And do I have any more? Of course not. But I do have a bunch of logs that I can make more with. So we'll just go and do that real quick. I'm glad I made all this stuff. The workbench and the sawmill and things like that. Someone said you should build your house around those. And I might. But... The barn, it would be a nice house for these guys, and they're really cheap. I can just make more. So I'm thinking those will be moved into there along with some chests. Since we don't have any hay or anything else to, like, put in the barn, might as well make use of it, right? Let's go to wood planks. All the way at the bottom are these guys, and I have them in my favorites. I just haven't updated that. I'll do, let's see, maybe let's do a 32. That'll give us 128. That'll be cool. And I haven't made any windows. That's alright. We'll go back and put the windows in. I'm thinking that's about as tall as I want the barn to go. Now, another thing I want to do, I know I said I can make it as tall as I want, but I do want to take these into account. These are wooden beams. Now, I'm going to place these on the blocks here, right in the center. And I've actually never used wooden beams before, but they're going to look, I think they're going to look pretty nice. I'm going to make the roof kind of slant down a little bit, coming out to those wooden beams, and that'll signify like the entrance to the barn, and they'll hold up the roof right there. The roof is going to be probably the most interesting part of this build, to be honest with you. So let's grab, I still have some of these metal blocks here, and I have these right here as well. Let's go ahead and throw these on the ground. We're just going to, like, I said I would fly, and I made a staircase there. I'm about to do another one. Let's fly. I said I would fly. Let's just do it. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to, I guess, just have the roof kind of come out to these things there. So, oh, I ended up making it the exact level it needed to be. Okay, cool. How's this going to look? So if I grab these and bring them out to there, that looks kind of weird. We'll do that. Hey, attach there. And now the question is, you know, it's actually pretty cool. There are half slabs in this game now, and we can make a whole bunch of them and cover the rest of the barn with half slabs. So it'll look like a little bit of a slant. And that won't look too bad. I mean, this isn't my favorite build in Rising World so far, I'll tell you that, just because using blocks in this game, I feel like, is so easy. You know? It's because of all the other games you build with blocks in, and blocks are just such an easy thing to do in games when it comes to building. It's just nice having those. But I feel like I'm cheating myself by not using more, you know, walls and different surfaces, but it's alright. You do what you can. So I think that'll be okay. I'm gonna make the rest I'm just gonna use the rest of these, because why not? And I'm gonna make a whole bunch of half slabs. And this is really strange. When I drag these metal blocks here like this, they kind of glitch out a little bit, but it looks like they place just fine. So I'm gonna line this. I don't have enough. I have to go grab some more stone. I'm thinking I gotta start a quarry here pretty soon, but I think, let's see, looking at this from the side and watching it kind of like transition like that, I think that looks, you know what? I think that looks kind of crappy. I'm not gonna lie. What I might do is gather a whole bunch of stone and then slant the roof differently. I don't know. You can't, unless you use like planks and angle them, blocks are kind of unruly when it comes to changing the angle of the slant. You're just kind of stuck with working with the, you know, the ramps that the game gives you. I'm not sure what to do about that, because those are ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go see if we can quarry out some stone and make this look a little bit better. After some careful consideration, I think I know what I want to do with the roof. It's not going to be exactly as I planned, but I think it'll be okay. I'm going to make a decent amount of these ramps here. We'll do 50 of the ramps. And then I'm going to make a bunch of the, I think just regular blocks. I don't know. It's going to be kind of tough. Why don't we just start with these ramps? Because we already have some structure there. I can at least place these. And we'll just go in and see kind of how it ends up looking. But I think I have kind of an idea. So I'm going to place the ramps up. I'm going to make them slant all the way up until the actual barn itself. And then I'm going to put the ceiling in the barn a little bit higher. So I'll show you what I mean. So where's the new ramps here? I got 50 of these. I like this look better. They're a little bit lighter. So let's put them all the way across to there. And we'll do another layer all the way across to there. Boop. And then, see, that's already looking better. And then we'll go, I guess, let's see. Let's flip this one, since I'm destroying all these anyway. We'll use that as our block, and then we'll come across like, like that. And I didn't make enough, but that's alright. So you see kind of what I'm doing. I'm going in to the barn, and then once we get to this wall, I'm just going to flatten it out. So let's go make some more. I don't like flying to like get around. My cheating senses, like, I can't cheat that much. I can't cheat that much. We'll go and take some more. Find the ramp. I should probably favorite this block. And we will make the ramp. I guess, I don't know. I guess 50 didn't do it. We'll make a full stack of 64 this time. Where are the ramps? What's going on? Oh, there they are. Make a full stack of 64, and we'll try placing those. I've cleaned up the roof a little bit, and I'm starting to lay out what I want it to look like to anyone passing by. So you kind of get the idea. I'm going to make this come over to here. Now, this is going to make the barn itself a lot taller, but that's alright. I think because I'm using blocks, I can only do so much when it comes to the slant of the roof. I've decided this is the method I'm choosing, so we'll kind of round it off like that. And this will all be filled in with the metal plates. I'm going to have to go and gather a lot more materials, it looks like. But you get the idea, so we'll fill all that in. And then I'm going to, you know, make sure the slant actually looks nice. You can take more ramps and flip them upside down. And I could probably do that right now and still have some left over. So we'll start that process. So you can do this and slant them in like that. That makes it look a little bit nicer. I could also fix up the middle part and like put ramps all throughout in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet, but kind of do that. And then I'm thinking the wood could come up and meet the metal. This wood, bring it up. Or I could use a different style block, but I'm not really sure. Either way, I think the barn is going to look okay. If you guys have more suggestions for how you think the barn should look, feel free to leave them in the comments for the next video. Maybe I will get to them before I film the next video. We'll just see what happens. So yes, this stone will end up being the floor. The roof will probably be finished off, and then we'll move our workbench, our anvil, our block bench, all that stuff, and some chests into the barn, and this will be a really nice place to, you know, do activities. While we're out in the field, work in the field, we can come in here and craft some things. Be pretty cool. Let's go check on our tomatoes real fast. I said they should be grown by the time we finish the video, and well, they're definitely taller, but there's no tomatoes yet. That's alright. I don't think the growing process should be too long, but as soon as these grow in, I'm going to harvest them, and then take whatever the output is and just plant more until we have this entire thing full. So I'm pretty excited about that. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video, support myself, support Rising World, and I will see you next time. But it's story-driven. I don't really play a lot of story-driven games on the channel. I usually like to go for the creative things. But if you want to see me run through this game, like from start to finish, let me know in the comments. I'm really curious.